I don't really feel like I can say some of these. Like,
Oh, we can bleep it out.
no.
We can put in a nice name instead. We might have to bleep that one out.
just stop.
So, welcome back to Left Footers with me, Father Roger, and
I'm Sarah Dimitri.
one thing I do every time I pray the first Eucharistic prayer, which is the long Roman canon that people may know or may not. They know it usually because it takes a little bit longer.
And to be honest, I've never heard this before. Like, I've never heard that the Eucharistic prayer number 1.
Yeah, it's the one with, Peter and Paul, Andrew, James, John, Thomas, James, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Simon, Jude, Linus, Cletus, Clement, Sixtus, Cornelius, Cyprian, Lawrence, Chrysogonus, John and Paul, Cosmas and Damian.
Randy, Heather, Channing, Brianna, Amber, Sabrina, Melody, Dakota, Sierra, Bambi, Crystal, Samantha, Autumn, Ruby, Taylor, Tara, Tammy.
And all the other saints.
Nice job.
Right? So it's that Eucharistic prayer.
I was just testing you, really.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm really proud that I did that. But yeah, that actually is a gold star in my books right here. I'm hoping all my formators are watching and just silently applauding. And I do that partially because, well, mostly because it is the Eucharistic prayer and beautiful and good, but also nefariously because I want to give back people the imagination of good Christian baby names to once more ruminate about having good Christian names connected with the saints and not being very creative and horribly creative.
What you don't like, I'm unique, because I am. But if it was my name, I don't know how I'd feel.
I think you're going to start giving people like complexes later on in life if you do something like that.
So some other names on here. This is your list of, I don't know. A miracle.
A miracle.
It's like what they would have said when Jesus did a miracle, but so.
Miracle.
I was gonna say that's awkward cactus.
Helzel.
Helzel. Sounds great. It's like hazel, but refers to hell's angels. So angels are biblical.
Just not hell's angels.
Not hell's angels.
Well,
Anna.
Anna. I think there needs to be that sigh afterwards every time.
Well, what if you asking me a question? Is now my name's Sarah with a question mark? Always Sarah. Okay. Britney, Shakira, Beyonce.
The Trinity.
I'm not quite even sure if I agree with that as like the Trinity of like great female singers.
Oh, this is worst baby names.
Worst baby names.
We're not even talking about greatest baby
Elizabeth.
See, at that point, everyone's going to always think that, oh, there's a typo in your name. We have to correct it. No. Leave the typo in.
Leave the typo in. Olivia, but like spelled Alivyah. It's like Olivia, but Olivia. Little sweet meat.
Little sweet meat.
Yeah. There are 328 people in the United States named A, B, C, D, E. The majority being girls.
A, B, C, D.
E.
E.
A, B, C, D, E. Because you need 5 letters in a name.
Why do you need 5?
I don't know, I'm just making that up. Baby girl! That's like the worst baby name ever.
For a baby girl, yeah.
Well, it's probably even a worse name for a baby boy.
True. Just imagine sending your child to school with this name.
Oh my gosh, America. But it's not a joke.
Hey, America is never a joke.
No, we are not French. We're American because you're in America, okay? Greatest country on the planet.
Panthy. Sounds like panty, but it is. That's what this thing said. So I didn't even make that up. Harley Quinn. Oh, yeah. Well, Like, I'll just be honest, that's like one of the better ones in this list.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
take
like
Harley Quinn.
psychotic,
But okay,
sociopath.
so let's be on. Oh, last one.
And then it's the boys' names.
Heavenly.
Heavenly.
But like 2 words.
Yeah.
Heaven.
Lee.
Lee. Jihad, which, if you don't know, is an Islamic term for war waged as religious duty. Okay.
Indeed.
Colon.
That's a horrible name. Why would anyone name their child?
Nope, don't ask me. Another one, this is just for you. Unique.
Unique.
Yeah, but with a Y at the front.
That is
So
quite...
the Y is silent.
I am a snowflake, I am unique. I want you to be nice to me.
What is going in the person's mind to choose
Okay,
this?
and last one. This is real. Gotham.
Gotham.
Yeah. Why not?
So like I say, we need good Christian names because...
I think we just need good names, but like, let's raise higher stakes for ourselves and go like good Christian names.
Funny enough, I think Roger means famous spear. Karl, which is the Polish version of Charles, which means free man. And then my last name, Niedzielski, is Lithuanian, ski being of Niedziel, meaning Sunday, which I actually am born on a Sunday and work on a Sunday. I was destined towards Sunday.
Sundays.
Yeah.
Fun name. And were
Yes.
you named after Roger? Is that named after?
Roger Moore, the
Is that?
actor.
Oh.
Yes. James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was named after James Bond.
You missed Mr. Bond. Did I?
When I growing up, there was like 2 or 3 Sarahs in every class. So I was known as Sarah without an H. So it could be like, that could be the new name, like just all one word together, Sarah without an H. But my last name is Dimitri, and it comes from my great-grandfather, who was a circus performer, and his first name was Dimitri, and his last name was Borvakovsky. But he came out onto the circus, and they were like, "Oh, Mr. Dimitri!" And they called him Mr. Dimitri, and then during the war, as I've been told, they tried to anglicize the name and make her last name Dimitri instead of Borvakovsky. My great-grandparents met. They were both circus performers. When people say I'm
That is
crazy,
amazing.
I'm like, well, I come from a line of circus performers, so.
So here's a question. Do names mean more than sort of the title of a name? Like, is there a deeper meaning?
Well, yeah, they're part of your identity.
But do they connect with, dare I say, your fate?
Oh.
Are you destined to do something great with a great name? Like, Joshua.
Well, like I wouldn't go against saying like if the Holy Spirit helps your parents pick your name for you, then like that's the Holy Spirit helping
So like John,
guide you along the way.
John the Baptist?
Yeah.
Should parents spend time praying before they choose a name?
Well, I'm not a
Offering it-
parent, but I think that's probably a good idea.
Oh.
Nick, Nicky, and I am Gus.
So one saint in Poland in like the 1970s and 80s, Father Jerzy Popiełuszko, Jerry Popiełuszko, before he was ordained, he was told by his bishop that he can't use the name he was given at birth because it sounds sketchy. So his first name was Alphonse.
Okay.
And in sort of Polish common speech, Alphonse is pimp. So he wouldn't be able to be as, Father Pimp. So he was told, no, you're going with Jerry, Jerzy. So yeah, like sometimes you have to change your name because it just doesn't fly. I would be like willing to go with like Copernicus for like a boy's name. Just go all out. Like that.
Do it.
It sounds
See,
medieval.
and that's the thing is like I'm not ready to put that boldly onto my child if I do have children, but
Copernicus? I don't care who you are. Copernicus always sounds good.
Even as a girl.
Maybe even as a girl.
I just feel like it's kind of nice that we have names that like that associate with the gender. Is that bad?
You're a bigot.
Yeah, I know. I think there is a point to having a great goal to set forward and to have someone to pray for and to pray for you and to intercess for you as a religious name. I think it's also great to not have a name that's going to horrify your child.
Do we take the time needed to really discern and reflect what we're giving? What kind of good jumpstart are you giving your kid with a good name?
Choose better names, people. That's what Father Otter is telling you.
Yes. Or I will continue praying Eucharistic Prayer 1 for that additional reason. I will continue praying it, but that additional reason too. Please like and subscribe and support us in every and any way you can.